Oh, thank goodness we're almost done. Did you miss me? I hope you did. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we've been doing the whole time. If this is the first video that you have watched, then shame on you. But you've probably got along with some stuff, and that's great. The problem is if you're doing your own way of doing things, you're probably doing it in your head and in a calculator, which means you're forgetting to do the basic stuff. And this will get tougher when the problems are more complicated. All right, so I have 8 seconds. I'm going to list my givens in a column. I have 21 meters per second. I'm going to list that too. Okay. What else do we have? I see the word stop. Stop is really a number. The word stop is the number 0 meters per second. Okay, what else? I am looking for acceleration. So A is equal to question mark. All right, so what are the other things? Seconds is time. Meters per second. Well, that's velocity, even though I started writing the wrong thing. Trust me, it's velocity, okay? Oh, look at that, another meters per second. That's another velocity. Which one starts and which one stops? Well, I stop, I end with 0, so that has to be my final. That means my other one is my initial. I always list my givens in a column, like that, and I say, which equation's going to work? I ask myself the two questions. One is their time. Oh yeah, look at that. There's time. So the middle equation is not going to be useful. It was not useful this entire worksheet. Mr. Spudik must have made a mistake. Okay, so then I have the first and the third equation to use. Is there an XF or a D? Nope. There's no final position or displacement. So the last equation, the big ugly, is not useful. Okay, so we have what equation? Only the first one. VF is equal to VI plus AT. All right, I have to solve for acceleration, so I'm going to do my algebra. Subtract VI from both sides. Yoink, VF minus VI is equal to AT. All right, now I need to get T over. Divide both sides by T. Yoink, yoink, it goes away. Alakazam, there it is. Woohoo! Okay, so now we're gonna plug it in. We have 0 minus 21 divided by 8. Okay? 0, remember the V final was 0. So you are going to end up with a negative acceleration. And that negative acceleration is negative 2.6. Okay. Now we're cleaned up a little bit. So now the next thing we are asking for is how far. So how far is XF slash D? How far? Well, that's a great question. How far does it travel? Okay, well, again, I'm going to ask myself the two questions. Is there time? Yes, there is. Is there an XF slash D? Is there how far or final position or displacement? Well, now there is, even though that's the unknown. So the equation we have to pick is the big ugly. All right, let's cross out what we don't need. Mr. Spudik, they don't give us initial position. Well, yes, you're right. So then it's 0. Initial velocity is not 0. It's going to be 21. So we need to plug that in. 21. Our time is going to be 8 plus 1/2. Our acceleration is negative. It's very important you put the acceleration. It's slowing down, so it's going to slow down and have a much different distance than if it was not. Okay? And then I have my 8 squared again. Don't forget, you always square only the time. Do not square the whole thing. And you get an answer of 84 meters. You are done with your first major worksheet in physics. Pat yourself on the back. Nice job.